Hi everybody, Pierre from Reception Academy. Today we are going to discuss the exercise number 4 from our home study guide.
Please note this tutorial video has been designed for students taking the Opera PMS home study course. If you don't have already access to the software, you could find more information about the course on our website. I have added the course link to the video description below, and you could get Opera PMS installed and tag along. You just have to click on book now.
I have created a booking under the name of Miss Emily Pink. Let me find it for you. So I go to new reservation. A quick way to find the booking is to click on last reservation. As it is the last booking I've created, it should pop up. Takes a little bit of time, but it will be here. Now, one more thing as well is I have made a mistake on purpose. So the instruction was create a booking with a rate inclusive of breakfast, arriving today, 2 nights, 2 adults, which is here. But the rate was meant to include breakfast, and I deliberately took a rate without breakfast. So if you made a mistake and you wanted to change it, click on the drop-down menu, and here you've got your rate grid appearing. Okay, it takes a little bit of time, it's loading. But then what you want to do is you want to check, the package here with the breakfast. So my rate was 270, and here I want to select the bar BB, the box at 290, to include the breakfast, and then I press OK. And here, as you can see, the rate has been changed, and the rate code as well, both of them, yeah? And that's the way how to correct the rate code in case you made a mistake. I press save. We needed to attach the second guest name to the booking. To do so, click on Options, select the accompanying tool, type in the last name and the first name of the second guest. So let's say Rose and Janine. Rose. Janine. Right. Then you need to click on Search. Because there is no result, you need to click on New. Now the minimum information you need to type in are the title, telephone number and email address. So Janine Rose, Miss Rose. Let's go for mobile phone. I put a random one. 799. Okay, so it's pretty much accurate in numbers. And then an email address, janine@rose.com. Once you are done and you are ensure that the casing is correct, then you click on OK. Your system will have created your accompanying guest. You should have the line here. And then you click Close. Then you are on the option panel, close it, and press Save. Your guest wanted to check in at 10 o'clock in the morning. So you want to go to Specials, you want to click on the drop-down menu, select Early Arrival with a cross, press OK. The system asks you, would you like to attach it to the profile? It is only for one stay, so we say no. And in the arrival time, we need to put 10 o'clock in the morning in a 24-hour Android format, so it becomes 10. And then you press Tab, and the system will update the column for you. And then you click on Save. So your guest wanted a luggage rack in the room. You need to go to Item Inventory, click on the drop-down menu, click on New. Then you want to select from your item code your luggage rack. Press OK. You don't need to change any dates because that's the date of the stay. Quantity 1 is fine. Click on OK. You can see that the luggage rack has been created. That's a request, so we reserve 1 by doing so. Press OK. And now when you press Save, the system will prompt you with a message in order to, once it's booked, to deliver it to the bedroom. So we've got a trace template which is offered. We want to say yes to that question. And the system will use a template for you. As you can see, the trace is on the date of arrival for housekeeping. Please place luggage rack in room. Press OK. Your guest always wants a room with a city view. Go to Features, click on the drop-down menu, select City View with a cross, press OK. The system asks you, would you like to attach it for the profile because it's for every stay? We say yes. And save. Your guest requested the Time newspaper and the XXX magazine for this day only. So the time newspaper, you go to preferences, click on the drop down menu, select the newspaper tab and the time newspaper which is down your list, add a cross, press OK. The system asks you if it's for one stay or for every stay. It's one stay, so we say no and save. Now for the XXX magazine, it's something that you should start to become confident with because we've done it several times. If you go to options, if you go to traces, if you go to new, here you will select the concierge department. So you can either click on the drop down menu. If you know the code, do like me, type it in, press tab, and here you write down the message. So please arrange reception academy magazine, magazine, to be delivered to the room, prior to arrival, and then you put ETA and estimated time of arrival, and it's always good for the concierge to know, to have a head start. And then you click on OK, and you can see the tracy just here, close, and you should be back on the option panel, close it, and save, and you are done. For the next task, your guest is a wheelchair user. So you wanted to go to specials, so you wanted to select mobility impaired, which is down the list, mobility impaired, add a cross, press OK. Would you like to attach it to the profile? Yes, because it's a permanent disability. Because it's a disability, you wanted to go to your reservation column and select the cyan color for disabled guest. Now, being a wheelchair user is something very specific, so we want to also add it to traces and to the profile. So for that, you wanted to go to your profile ellipsis, then you wanted to click on options, and then you wanted to click on notes. That will be for more than one department, so if you select from that list, you've got an option called general notes. In the title, you want to put disability, and in the big box, guest is a permanent wheelchair user. Right, so then, as usual, we highlight our message, hold Control and press C to copy our message, press OK. Then you close your option panel. You press OK on your profile to go back to your booking. And a profile note must always be added to a trace. So you wanted to click on option, and then you wanted to click on traces. We wanted to click on new. Now the department, we should be aware about it. Reception, because they assign bedroom. Housekeeping, because they can bring some disability equipment. And eventually restaurant, because they need some more space for a wheelchair user. So let's select those three departments. Add crosses, it helps always. Reception, housekeeping, and we said restaurant just here. Press OK. And in your big box, you wanted to do Ctrl V to paste your message. Then click on OK to create your traces. As you can see, your 3 traces has been added for each department. Press close, close, and finally press save. For our final task, the guest requested a bottle of champagne to celebrate their anniversary to be delivered to the room at 7 o'clock while they're having dinner in our restaurant from 6:30 till 8:30. So let's start with a bottle of champagne. Click on options, click on traces, the department, click on new. The department dealing with room service delivery is room service. So if you know the code, you type it in. And here you write the message. So you need to be specific, the type of champagne, how many bottles, how many glasses, time of delivery for the department to be able to perform the task. So please arrange a bottle of Veuve Clicquot champagne. I need a space here. Veuve Clicquot champagne. to be delivered to the guest room. Never write down the name because in case the name change, it's better to keep it neutral because we don't want to make a mistake. To the guest room so the dinner finishing at 8:30. They wanted it by 8 o'clock, I believe. 8 o'clock. Oops. And then you can add more details. So two glasses, box of strawberries, as side orders, and what you can do as well, you could specify here that guests are celebrating the anniversary in order for the room service to have a head start and to make it a little bit nicer. Right, the anniversary. And I click on OK. Right, so that was one thing you could have done. Now, let's stay into trace. Because the guests will be in the restaurant to celebrate their dinner, you could give a head start to the restaurant. Click on New, select the restaurant, and here you want to write down guests will be celebrating their anniversary in the restaurant from 7:30 or 6:30 till 8:30, and press a dot. So that once again the restaurant can do a little surprise during the dinner. In my hotel we used to have some plates with chocolates at the end of the meal saying congratulations on your anniversary, which is a nice touch. Press OK. Now, talking about nice touch, your guest is celebrating his anniversary, so it's good to record it inside the booking itself. So what you could have done, could I go to specials, and here there is a tickets box called anniversary. I think it's down the list, wedding anniversary. Press OK. And the system asks you, would you like to attach it to the profile? No, because it's a one-off. Right, now because it's the anniversary, the last thing you could have done is you could have created some VIP setup, anniversary setup. Once again, we go back to our traces. Now, whenever it's a anniversary setup or VIP setup, it's something that the hotel provides for free. Go to traces, click on New, and here's the department which you want to select are more or less always the same. Room service, because they deliver food and beverage to the bedroom, so food basket, things like this, yeah. Housekeeping, maybe they can bring bathrobes, slippers to make the specials. In my hotel, we also use to make some towel arrangements, like cake made of towels, swans, things like this, yeah. And what other department you want to inform is guest services, because they make the lovely card saying congratulations on your anniversary on the behalf of the hotel. So here in your trace text, you want to write down, please arrange wedding anniversary setup. And press OK. And then you want to close your traces, close your option panel, and you want to save. This brings the correction of our exercise number 4 to an end. Thanks for watching and see you in our next video.